Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. This is the 1985 One and Gone tournament. We continue the quarterfinals, or round three, and today it's game 21. It's the number 23 Texas Rangers taking on the number 2 Toronto Blue Jays at Exhibition Stadium. The Texas Rangers so far are on an upset streak. They went ahead and took out the Montreal Expos in the first round and 1-0, and then kind of blitzed the California Angels in the second round 7-3. Now the Rangers are going to probably play their toughest opponent here, and it is against the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are playing their second game. They eliminated the Boston Red Sox in their second round opener 5-1 there. But as we all, and of course, the records of these teams are completely opposite. The Rangers are 62-99. The Blue Jays are 99-62 that year. And what do those records mean? Absolutely nothing when it's one game for all the marbles. I hope we have a good, exciting matchup here. And the winner of this game will move on to the semifinals and will play the winner of the Royals and the Mets. And that game, of course, is tomorrow in 1985 One and Gone. So let's see what we got today. Starting pitcher for the 1985 Toronto Blue Jays will be Jimmy Key. He was 14-6 with a 3.00 ERA. The Blue Jays had a very good starting pitching staff, one of the reasons why they did win 99 games that year in 85. Rangers and the Jays, let's see what we get here for a good American League matchup. Let's get this game underway. Leading off for the Rangers will be second baseman Toby Harrah. All set and ready to go. Let's play some inside pitch baseball. Pitch from Key is a 3-5, and that starts off at the park. Exhibition Stadium 1-2. That's a star 3, and it will be a ground out to second. One quick out. And the next batter will be shortstop Wayne Tollison. Pitch from Key. 3-4. That against a right-hander, that is going to be a blank. Tollison gets to swing 5-5 against the lefty. That is a ground out to second base. Next up is the first baseman, Pete O'Brien. He gets this pitch. 3-5 again at the park. Exhibition Stadium. 3-1. That's a ball hit to left field. And that is a 6. And that will be a triple into the darkest recesses of Exhibition Stadium. Pete O'Brien smacks a 2-out triple. He will go to third. Exhibition Stadium, in my opinion, not one of the better stadiums in baseball history. But here it gives a big triple for O'Brien, and the Rangers are not going to go away easily in this inning. And the next batter will be right fielder Larry Parrish. Still 2 outs. The infield is normal. Strat rule says a 20. Key throws to third. Third base. Does he get O'Brien? No, he does not. O'Brien gets back to third. And now he will pitch to Parrish. Key's pitch, 1-6 against a righty. That is a blank. Parrish swings 4-1. It's a ground ball to third. And the throw goes to first for the final out. No runs and a hit for the Rangers as they strand a base runner at third base. Bottom of the first inning, starting pitcher for the 1985 Texas Rangers will be Burt Hooton. He was 5-8 with a 5.23 ERA. Could be a little difficult with a pitcher with an ERA over 5 in a game like this, but you never know how things are going to go. Leading off for the Blue Jays, second baseman Damaso Garcia. Starting the bottom of the first. Hooton with the pitch, 3-1 against a righty. That's a blank. Garcia gets to swing 1-2, and he singles over third base for a base hit. Leadoff hit for the Blue Jays. Garcia will hold it first. That will bring up center fielder Lloyd Mosby. Infield goes to halfway. Stratroll says a 6. That would be a possible hit and run. We'll do it. We'll do it. Hit and run is on. Hooton will pitch. And that is a 4-5. That is a double question mark against the lefty. That would be a 1-8. That's a 19. Becomes a blank. That's too high. Mosby gets to swing 1-1. It's a line drive right to second, and that's going to be a double play. Oh, wow. That's going to be an L4-3. It's a hit and run. He lines it right to Hara, who easily tosses it over to first base to get the double play, the double off Garcia on a hit and run. Ouch. What a time for that to happen. 2 outs there, and that will bring up the third baseman, Garth Orge. Hooton with the pitch. 4-2, that's a walk chance. 20 is too high. Exhibition Stadium only subtracts 1 from walks, no other adjustment. Orge will swing 3-1. That's a double into center field. Wow, is that double play big? But it will only be a double for Orge as he will hold at second base. A chance now for the left fielder, George Bell. Tribe Fan 879 joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Yep, the good old Neil Lomax there. Yep, pretty much. The old Neil Lomax. Orge on at second. Strat roll coming up. That's a 5. There'll be no play. Or Hooton's pitch, 3-2. That's a strikeout chance. That 19 is too high. Pitch. Bell will swing 1-5. It's a star 6. It's a fly out to center field. And that ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits for the Blue Jays. A hit and run opportunity goes bad, and the Rangers get out of the inning. We've got no score at the end of 1. Forever Remain 90 joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Top of inning number 2. Gary Ward leads off for the Rangers. He is in left field. Key with the pitch. 6-4 against a righty. That is a blank. Ward will swing 2-3, and he flies out the right. Next batter is the Ranger designated hitter. That's Cliff Johnson. Key will pitch 1-5 against a righty. That's a walk chance. The 16 is too high. So Johnson gets to swing 3-6, and he singles into right field, base hit. Johnson trots down to first. And the next batter is center fielder George Wright. Wright is only in the lineup because Oddibe McDowell was injured in the last game for the Rangers, and he is out for the rest of the tournament. So George Wright will take his spot for the remainder of the series. Johnson on it first. Stratroll says a 3. There's no play. Key will go ahead and pitch. 5-2, strikeout plus 10. That's a 1, and he gets right. Strikeout number 1 for Key. He had 85 strikeouts in 85, so really not a hard thrower. Here's the catcher, Don Slott. And it's a 4. There's no play on the strat. Pitch from Key. 4-2. Hit by pitch. That 13 is going to be too high. Slott does have a 12, but Key subtracts 5. Slott will bat 2-3, and that's a star 6, and it's a fly out to right, and the inning will end there. No runs and a hit for the Rangers. Still no score going into the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Blue Jays, their designated hitter, Rance Mullenix. Hooton with the pitch. 5-6 against the lefty. That is a straight home run check. And against a righty, that would be a 9. That's a 2, and that is a crackerjack. Boom! That ball is hit high, it is deep, and it is gone. Rance Mullenix solo home run off of Hooton. Stadium cheers. Yay! Rance Mullenix solo home run. He had 10 of them in 85, and that was not a good pitch by Hooton. Hooton pitched him a grapefruit, and Mullenix turned it into fruit salad. 1-0 Blue Jays. Here's the first baseman, Willie Upshaw. Pitch from Hooton, 5-2. Another home run chance. This is a home run with a question mark. Against the lefty, it's a 1-16. That is a 15. That checks. Upshaw against a right-hander needs an 11. A 1-11. Upshaw goes back-to-back. It is gone. Kablam! That one is hit out of here. Say goodbye. Willie Upshaw sends that one out of here. Over the right field fence, it is out. Home run Upshaw. Back-to-back jacks for the Blue Jays. 2-0 Toronto. Stadium cheers. Yay! They're going to go talk to Hooton, try to calm him down. He just gave up 2 straight home runs on a back-to-back. Here is the catcher, Ernie Witt. Hooton with the pitch. That's a 4-5. That is a double question mark against the lefty. 1-8. That's an 18. It's a blank. Witt will swing. 5-5. Line drive right to first. O'Brien puts it away. Out number 1. Next up is the right fielder, Jesse Barfield. Hooton with the pitch. 6-3, a blank. Barfield gets the swing. 3-3. Star 3. That's a ground out to short. Two down, and now here is the shortstop, Tony Fernandez. 2-6, blank. Fernandez swings. 3-5. That's a double straightaway center field. The hits continue. Fernandez gets himself a 2-out double. He will go to second. That brings up Garcia. Infield will be normal. Rolling for Strat. No play. Fernandez stays at second base. Pitch from Hooton. That's a 4-3. That's a blank. Garcia gets the swing at it. 4-5. It's a ground ball to first, and that'll be taken care of by O'Brien. And that ends the inning. 2 runs for the Blue Jays on 3 hits. Back-to-back jacks by Mullenix and Upshaw. 2-0 Jays at the end of 2. Top of inning number 3. Leading off for the Rangers, third baseman Buddy Bell. He with the pitch. 4-6. That's a strikeout chance. The 1 gets Bell. Struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Key. The batter now is Hara. Hara grounded out his last time up. Pitch from Key. 4-6 again. That is again a strikeout chance. That 13 is too high. Hara will swing. 6-1 against the lefty. That's a base hit over the third baseman's head, and that will be a single for Hara. Runner on first. The batter now is Tollison. Infield goes to halfway. Strat roll says an 11. There'll be no play. He will pitch. 5-3 against a switch hitter and a righty. That's going to be a blank. Tollison gets the swing at it. 2-4. That's a star 6. It's a fly ball to right field. And that's out number 2. Hara, of course, has to hold. And a chance now for Pete O'Brien. O'Brien tripled his last time up. Can the Rangers get another hit from him now? Strat roll says a 17, no play. Pitch from Key, 4-3 against the lefty, strikeout chance, 17 too high. O'Brien swings, 6-2, double into center field for O'Brien. He gets a big-time double. Hara's base running rating's a 3, with 2 outs is a 4. The ball is hit to center. Mosby subtracts 1. So a 1-3 on the blue die. Hara scores. It is a 5. He does not. The throw gets into the infield quicker than he can run, and Hara will have to hold at third. That's a big hold. Second hit of the game brought up for O'Brien, but Hara does not come in. That's big, and the batter will be Larry Parrish. Parrish is 0 for 1. 2 outs, infield is still normal. They'll go talk to Jimmy Key with runners at second and third here in the top of the third. Remember, the Rangers upset 2 good teams, the Expos and the Angels. I will roll a strat. Strat says a 3. There will be no play. Hara's a 2. -1 is a 1, but you divide that by 5 for a chance to steal for home. That won't happen. And, of course, no hit and run. So Jimmy Key will pitch to Parrish. Big at bat early in this game. Here's the pitch from Key. That's a 6-4. And against a righty, that is going to be a blank. Parrish does get to swing. 4-4, and it's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Fernandez. He throws to first, and that ends the inning. No runs for the Rangers on 2 hits, as O'Brien could not get Hara in. That was big. Could not score. And runs for the Rangers, I think, are going to be at a premium against Jimmy Key today. We go to the bottom of the third. Blue Jays still lead 2-0. Here is Mosby for the Jays. Mosby lined out into a double play. 1-3 from Hooton. That's at the park. Exhibition Stadium says 5-2. That's a ground ball to first. O'Brien will put it away. Out number 1. Garth Orge is next. Hooton with the pitch, 6-4 blank. Orge swings, 6-1. Ground ball to second. Taken care of by Hara. Second out. Here's George Bell. One of the better hitters in Blue Jay history in their franchise. 2 outs. Pitch from Hooton. That's a 4-5 double question mark against a righty. Against a righty, a 1-12 will be a single. That's a 9, and Bell slaps it right back up the middle. And Bell will be safe at first on a 2-out hit. Here comes Rance Mullenix, gets a cheer here from the Exhibition Stadium crowd. Hit a home run his last time up. Bell on it first. I will roll a strat. Strat says an 8, and there will be no play. Hooton will pitch. And that's a 4-1 range play at the park. Oh, boy. Exhibition Stadium says 1-6. That's a ball hit to right field. So first, let's check the die. That is a 10, and that is a home run chance. I'm sorry, no, a 10, that's a triple. A triple chance, but the ball is hit to right. The ball is hit to Parrish. Oh, boy. And his range is a 1. Can Parrish somehow lay out and make the play? No, we can't. That's going to fall for a triple from Mullinix. Mullinix gets a triple. Bell, of course, comes in to score. Mullinix holds it third, and it's now 3-0 Blue Jays. Oh, there was no way Parrish was going to get to that on a 1. He was not even close with a 6. And Mullinix will hold the third. The batter will be Upshaw. Still 2 outs. And I'll roll Strat again. And that is a 3. No play. Hooton pitches 1-2 against the lefties. Strikeout chance 13 too high. Upshaw swings 4-4. It's a double into center field. And the Blue Jays are hitting them hard. Mullinix comes in to score. Upshaw to second. 4-0 Jays. Action going on in the bullpen for the Rangers. The batter is Ernie Witt. And still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Still rolling Strat. That's a 3. Upshaw, 2 - 1 is 1. No hit and run. No with a runner on second. Hooton will pitch. 2-1. That's an error on a grounder. Oh, boy. Witt swings 2-4, but that's going to be a fly ball to right. And that will end the inning as there is no error. 2 runs on 3 hits for the Blue Jays at the end of 3, 4-0. As the Blue Jays are hitting them hard. Like to remind you tonight, we have the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles on Payoff Pitch 85. And tomorrow, the final game of the third round, it is the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Mets. The Royals won the World Series, of course, in 85. They take on my Mets. Can my Mets advance to the semis? We'll find out tomorrow. Don't miss that game. You know you never want to miss a game when I'm playing the Mets. Top of the 4th inning. Gary Ward leads off for the Rangers. Key with the pitch. 2-2, possible error. Ward will swing 2-2. That's a fly ball center field. That ball is hit to Mosby. His error rating is an 8. That's a 7. He's going to drop it. Mosby drops it for an error. Ward's base running rating is a 5. There's a base running rating of a 5, and the ball is hit to center, and that was Mosby, subtract 1. So 1-4, Ward will take second base, and he doesn't. He actually has to hold it first. He drops the fly ball, but Mosby recovered so quick and threw it in there, Ward could not take second base. So that is an error on the center fielder. That's an E8. First error on the Blue Jays. Now, can the Rangers take advantage of it? Timeout on the field. Okay. Gary Ward gets on base by an error. The next batter is Cliff Johnson. Unfortunately, my answering system actually comes out through the phone here. So disregard. Let's get back to the action. Cliff Johnson, he singled his last time up. Infield goes to halfway. Let's see if there's anything on a strat. Strat roll says an 18, no play. He will pitch. 3-5. That's at the park. Exhibition Stadium, 5-3. That is a rare play. Here we go. Let's see what the rare play chart has to say. And that is a 4-5. Grounder to shortstop, who throws in the dirt, making the first baseman scoop the ball. Resolve play using a range check for the first baseman to see if he scoops the ball, otherwise E6. So the ball is hit to first, that's Upshaw. His range is a 4. And nope, he can't make it, that's going to be an error. That's going to be an E6, and that's a one-base error. Oh, bad play. And that allows Ward to go to second and Johnson to first. And that's going to be an E6. So 2 consecutive errors on the Jays. Second error on the Blue Jays. Runners at first and second, as unfortunately Upshaw could not pick it. So now the Rangers have a very good chance to get some runs. Here's George Wright. Wright struck out his last time up. Infield is still halfway. Strat roll says a 12, no play. He will pitch. 4-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Wright will swing. 2-1. Line drive to first base. That's a line out. Line drive to first. Is there a double play? That is a 2 and... Yes, it is. There's a double play. Line drive to first, and he doubles off Johnson. 2 outs. An L3 double play. Second line out double play for the Rangers. Wow. And Ward holds it second. And there are now 2 outs. The batter will be Don Slott. George Wright lines it right to first, and he tags the bag. No way that Johnson was going to get back in time. So now 2 outs. Strat roll says a 17, no play. Key will pitch. 4-2, hit by pitch. 11, too high. Slott will swing. 3-3. It's a ball hit to center field. Against the lefty, that's a 13, and it's over that left on the hit column, and that's going to be a fly out to center, and the inning is over. Wow. The Rangers get 2 breaks and cannot bring anybody in. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, but a line drive double play and then a fly out to center field. It stays 4-0 Jays. The Rangers are getting some breaks, but they can't do anything with it. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Jesse Barfield leads off for the Jays. Hooton still on the mound. Pitch on the way, 4-2. That's a walk chance, and yep, Barfield will trot down to first on a walk. That brings up Tony Fernandez. Strat roll says a 17. Possible bunt. You're up by 4 runs. You're not bunting. So you're going to go ahead and hit. Infield halfway. Pitch from Hooton. 5-1. Strikeout chance. Fernandez goes down. And that is strikeout number 1 for Hooton. He only had 62 strikeouts in 85. He does get Fernandez on a strikeout. Here's Garcia. Strat roll says a 2. Barfield, 4 minus 1 is a 3. Steele could be on. You're up by 4 runs. Garcia bats 282. 15. Catcher for the Rangers is Slot. Why not? 1-15. He's safe. Barfield steals second base. The Rangers take a little bit of umbrance to that. We'll re-roll Strat. That takes away the double play, of course. That is a 4. This time there's no play. Keith White joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Hooton will pitch. 4-5, double question mark. That's against a righty. That's a 1-12 is a single, and that is a 12. Garcia belts it right up the middle. That's a base hit. On a single one, Barfield easily scores from second without a problem. And Garcia goes to first. It's now 5-0 Jays. The infield will go halfway, but that's going to be it for Hooton. Hooton is done. Steeler fan joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Next up for the Jays will be Mosby. New pitcher coming in for the Rangers. And they're going to go with Dave Schmidt. 7-6, 5 saves, a 3.15 ERA. Rangers got to try to get back into this game. They've had their chances. Dang it, this voice of mine. Garcia on it first. Infield is halfway, and I'm still rolling Strat. Strat says a 15, no play. Schmidt will pitch. 1-3, strikeout chance. 4 gets Mosby. Struck him out. That's the second out. Infield goes back to normal. And here's Orge. Strat's 15, no play. Schmidt will pitch. 1-1. He's a blank. He's not tired. Orge gets the swing. 5-5 against a right-hander. That's a single over the shortstop head. It's a base hit. Garcia, base running ratings to 3, +1 with 2 outs is a 4. In order to get the third base, needs to be a 5, so he will hold at second. That's Orge's second hit of the game. It will bring up George Bell. Two outs. Still rolling a Strat. That's a 3. There'll be... well, wait a minute. Let's see. 6 minus 1 is 5. Divided by 2 is 2.5. No hit and run. Schmidt will pitch. 4-2. Strikeout chance. 1 gets Bell. And the inning ends there. 1 run for the Blue Jays on 2 hits and a walk. At the end of 4, 5-0 for the Jays. As the Blue Jays said, we're probably the best American League team that year. I totally agree they were. The Royals won the World Series, but the Blue Jays were the best team in the American League. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Top of the 5th inning. Jimmy Key pitching a shutout. Buddy Bell leads off for the Rangers. He struck out his last time up. Key with the pitch, 5-1, walk chance, 11 against the lefty. That's good. He walks Bell. Bell has a 12, but -1 from the walk from Exhibition Stadium. And the Rangers get a base runner on. It's not like the Rangers haven't had their chances. 2 errors, and the Rangers couldn't bring in anybody. Here's Toby Hara. Infield halfway. Blue Jays in command. And actually, am I rolling Strat? Yes, I am. Strat roll is a 9, no play. Key will pitch. 5-6. That's a home run with a question mark. Harrah's a righty, a 1-12. That's a 5 that checks. Against the lefty, Harrah is a 9. A 1-9. Harrah pretty much gets the Rangers back into this game. It is gone. Toby Harrah hits one up, up, and away. It's a 2-run jack for Harrah. Oh, did the Rangers need that? Two-run home run. And it's now 5-2. Harrah had 9 home runs that year in 85, and he comes through with that one. Wayne Tollison, the next batter. Still nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Tollison 0 for 2. Pitch from Key. 5-3 against the switch hitter right. That's a blank. Tollison will swing. 4-1 against the lefty. That is a ground out to short. One man down. Here is Pete O'Brien. O'Brien 2 for 2, a triple and a double. Pitch from Key. 3-3, Starline. That's going to be an automatic out. And that will be a ground out to second. Gets O'Brien out for the first time. Larry Parrish is next. Key with the pitch. 3-3 again. That's again going to be an automatic out. And that's a ground out to second. And the inning is over. 2 runs for the Rangers on 1 hit and a walk. But the Rangers are kind of back into it, but it's now a 5-2 game. Halfway through this matchup, here comes Mullenix. Mullenix is 2 for 2, a home run and a triple. Schmidt will pitch to him. And that is a 3-3 strikeout chance. 7 gets Mullenix. Struck him out. Out number 1. If you're the Rangers, you do not want to allow any runs here in the bottom of the 5th. There's Upshaw. Upshaw is also 2 for 2, a home run and a double. Pitch from Schmidt. 4-5 against the lefty. That is going to be a strikeout chance, and the 4 is good. Schmidt has come in and has struck out 3 batters. 2 outs. Here's Ernie Witt. Witt is 0 for 2. Pitch from Schmidt. 2-3. Wild pitch fouled away. Strike 1. Do it again. 5-4. Range play. Witt gets to swing. That's a 5-5. It's a line drive to first. The ball is hit to Upshaw's. Range is a 4. And he can't get it. Base hit. Is it a single or a double? That's going to be a base. That's going to be a single, as Witt will get to first. Again, Upshaw fails a range play. I'm sorry, on O'Brien. O'Brien fails the range play. My bad. Single for Witt. Here's Jesse Barfield. O'Brien's range is a 4 also, so he also missed it. Schmidt will now pitch to Barfield. I'm rolling Strat. Strat says a 17, no play. Infield is normal. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Schmidt's pitch, 5-3 against the right-hander. That's going to be a blank. Barfield gets to swing, 6-2. Double into center field. Barfield continues to hit. That's his first hit of the game, double to center. Ernie Witt's base running rating is a 3. Plus, from 2 outs is a 4. Center fielder arm for right adds 1. That's a +5. So a 1-5, Witt will score. It's a 4 and he does. Witt comes around and he will score. Barfield holds it second. And the Blue Jays get the run right back. It's now 6-2. The next batter is Fernandez. Schmidt is now considered tired. They're going to see if he can finish the inning out with 2 outs. Barfield on its second. Rolling strat. See if anything going on. Nope, no play. Fernandez isn't going to bunt. Here's the pitch from Schmidt. 6-4 against the switch hitter left. That's a strikeout chance, and the 9 is too high, though. Fernandez gets to swing 2-4. It's a ground ball to second. Hara throws to first, and the inning is over. 1 run for the Blue Jays on 2 hits. At the end of 5, 6-2 Toronto. Rangers need help. Where are Roy and Trigger? Jimmy Key will pitch to Gary Ward to start the top of the 6th inning here. Ward reached on an error his last time up. The only thing about Jimmy Key, he only pitches to 26 batters before he gets tired. Blue Jays may be going into the pen a little sooner than they want to. Here's the pitch from Key. 1-5 against a right-hander. That is a walk chance. The 11 is too high. Ward will swing. 6-1. It's a fly out to right. Here's Cliff Johnson. Johnson is 1 for 1. Singled and reached on an error. Pitch from Key. 1-1 against a righty. That's a blank. Johnson gets to swing. 5-5. Star 3. That's a ground out to second. That's out number 2, and here is George Wright. Wright is 0 for 2. Pitch from Key. 5-2, strikeout plus 10, and easily he gets Wright to strike out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Key. Nothing going on for the Rangers in that inning. Bottom of the 6th. 2 rights and a left coming up for the Blue Jays. We'll see a new pitcher for the Rangers here. They're going to go with Dave Rozema. 3-7, 7 saves, a 4.19 ERA. Rozema will pitch to Garcia here to start the bottom of the 6th. Pitch from Rozema, 3-2 against the righty. That's a straight base set right up the middle. First pitch from Rozema is a single past him. Garcia goes to first. That is Garcia's 3rd hit of the game. He is now 3 for 4. The batter is Mosby. Still rolling strat, infield halfway. Rozema with an 18, no play. Here's the pitch from Rozema. 4-4, that's a range play. Mosby swings 1-2, star 1. A ground ball to first. The ball is hit to O'Brien. His range is a 4. Infield is halfway, so it becomes a 3. He will make the play. Now, do we have a double play? Mosby, double play 2. Nothing from Rozema. Plus 1 is 3. Shortstop is the pivot man, which is Tollison. He adds 1. A 1-4, they turn it. Nope. And Garcia is going to be thrown out at second. Try to get Mosby. They can't. It's 1 out. Fielder's choice. They can't turn the double play. Next batter is Garth Orge. Baseball with horses would be interesting. Runner on first base still for the Jays. Infield still halfway, still rolling the strat. Strat says a 20, but Rozema has no pickoff, so there's not a pickoff chance. But the strat number is a 10, so they're still rolling for it, but there's no play. Rozema will pitch to Orge. 3-5 from Rosema, strikeout chance. That is a 9, and Orge is out of there. Swing and a miss, he got him. Orge against the righty is a 9. There's no adjustment from Exhibition Stadium, so he strikes out Orge. And now George Bell comes up. Bell is 1 for 3. Infield goes back to normal. Strat roll, 10, no play. Rosema will pitch. 4-6 at the park. Exhibition Stadium says 5-5, and that's a fly ball to right, and that will end the inning. No runs for Toronto. They do get a hit. At the end of 6, it is 6-2 Blue Jays. Remember, tonight we have the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles in payoff pitch, and tomorrow's inside pitch game, the Kansas City Royals against my New York Mets. And you know you don't want to miss a game when I play the Mets. Top of the 7th inning, Jimmy Key will be tired after this batter, but they're going to keep him out there as long as he can go. Here's Don Slaught. He leads off for Texas in the top of the 7th. Slaught is 0 for 2. Pitch from Key, 1-4. That's an automatic out, and it will be a fly out to center. Here's Buddy Bell. Bell will bat up against Key. Key is now tired. 5-4 against a righty. That's a blank. Bell will swing. 5-3. That's a double to right field. Bell gets a big hit, and he will go to second. First hit of the game for Bell. The batter now is Hara. And now they will take Key out because they know a single one, now a hitting on one of the fatigue cells definitely allows a run to score. So Toronto will go to the pen. Key pitched very well. And let's see what they want here. You got one out. You got a righter up. Let's see who the Blue Jays want to bring out. Probably go with a right-hander, I think. And they're going to go with Bill Caudle. Bill Caudle comes out for the Blue Jays, 4-6, 14 saves, a 2.99 ERA. He can pitch to 4 batters before getting tired, but we'll see if he can do the job. Toby Hara will bat against Caudle. He will hit. 6-2, but Rangers threatening. Am I rolling a strat? No strat roll, actually. Caudle has no pickoff, so now no strat at this time. Caudle will pitch. 2-4. That's a walk chance. The 15 is good. Hara will trot down to first. Look at the walk ratings on Hara. He usually always got on first base with a walk. And Hara's on base for the 3rd time today. Hara, of course, was 2 for 3, a single and a homer. And now the Rangers have something going on, and the batter is Tollison. No strat roll. Caudle will pitch to Tollison. Runners on first and second. Texas has a big opportunity. Pitch from Caudle. 6-4. Error on a grounder. Tollison, 6-2. And that's going to be a ball hit to left. That's a hit column roll to left field. Against a righty, that's going to be a 9. It's a double for Tollison. That is a double. Double for Tollison. Bell, we know, comes in to score. Hara's base running rating is a 3. A ball hit, dang it. A ball hit to left field, that is Bell. He has no arm adjustment, so on a 1-3, Hara will score from first. And that is a 1. That is a 1, and he will score from first. So Hara comes in to score, and Wayne Tollison's base running rating is a 5. With that 2, he advances to third. Holy cow, the Rangers are back in this game. Two RBI double by Tollison, and the score is now 6-4. And Tollison goes to third on the throw. Wow, Bill Caldwell comes in and gives up a walk and then a double, and the batter is Pete O'Brien. O'Brien is 2 for 3, a triple and a double. The tying run is at the plate here in the top of the 7th. Jays are going to play for the out. They're not going to call the infield in. Wayne Tollison has a base running rating of 5. He will go on contact. So infield is normal. Carter will pitch to O'Brien. Actually, he will not pitch to O'Brien. Cardle's coming out. The Jays are going to go to the pen. They're going to see a lefty, and that's going to be Gary Lavelle, and turn O'Brien around a bit. Gary Lavelle will go against O'Brien, 5 and 7, 8 saves, a 3.10 ERA. He can pitch to 4 batters before being tired. Pete O'Brien represents the tying run, and he had a bigger home run chance against righties than he did lefties. And still only 1 out in the game in this inning. 1 out. Lavelle will pitch to O'Brien. I'm re-rolling Strat, and that is a 6. There is no play. Tollison has an attempt rating of 6. -1 is a 5. In order for him to try to steal home, it would have been a 1, so no chance. Lavelle will pitch. 2-4, walk +10, and yes, O'Brien goes to first on a base on balls. Against the lefty, 11 becomes a 21, that's a 12. The tying run is on. And a chance now for Parrish. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Infield will be halfway. They're going to try to go ahead and get the double play. Tollison will still go on contact. Fans here at Exhibition Stadium suddenly got very anxious. Lavelle will pitch to Parrish. Strat roll says a 2. O'Brien is not going to steal. Actually, no hit and run. About a hit and run. Wait, that's a hit and run chance. No. Parrish strikes out pretty highly. I'll call off the hit and run and let Parrish hit. Lavelle's pitch. 1-5. Error on a throw. Possible error on a throw. Parrish will swing. 6-5. That's a ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Upshaw. His range is a 4. I'm sorry, not an error, not a range play. It's an error chance. It's a ground ball to first. Upshaw's error rating is a 6. That's a 19. There is no error. So now does he turn the double play? Parrish's double play rating is a 4. Nothing from there. That's a 5. Short on a ground ball to first. Shortstop pivot rating is Fernandez. Adds 1, a 6. It's an automatic double play. Third base to shortstop, back to first, double play, inning over. 3-6-3 double play, and the Blue Jays get out of it. Wow. But the Rangers pick up 2 runs on 2 hits and a couple of walks. We're at the 7th inning stretch. 6-4 Blue Jays. This game is not over yet. Time out while I get a drink. Rosema's going to come out of the game for the Rangers. Blue Jays have 3 straight lefties coming up. I think we'll see a new pitcher here. The Rangers are going to go with Chris Welsh, 2-5, 4.13 ERA. He'll pitch to 3 straight lefties, Mullenix, Upshaw, and Witt. Mullenix is 2 for 3, a home run and a triple as we start the bottom of the 7th. Rangers are back in this game. Pitch from Welsh, 3-4, that's at the park. Exhibition Stadium says 5-5, and that's a fly out to right. And that's out number 1. Willie Upshaw is next. He's also 2 for 3, a home run and a double. Welsh will pitch. That's a 5-6 walk chance. 4 is good. Upshaw is a 5, -1 from Exhibition Stadium is a 4, and he walks Upshaw. Puts a runner on base. The next batter is Ernie Witt. I am rolling Strat. Strat says a 17. There is no play. Infield halfway by the Rangers. Pitch from Welsh, 3-3. That's a blank. Witt takes a hack, 4-1 against the lefty. That is a fly ball to right field. Fly ball to right against the lefty, 2 outs. Here's Jesse Barfield. Barfield is 1 for 2, a double, and he walked. Upshaw still on at first. Strat roll says no play. Welsh will pitch to Barfield. That's a 3-2. That's a possible error. Barfield swings 1-3. Star 1. Ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Hara. His error rating is a 3. That's a 5. Hara will not make the error. He will throw to first and retire the side. Nothing for the Blue Jays except a walk. It is still 6-4. Can the Rangers complete the comeback? Gary Lavelle is going to come out of the game for Toronto. Gary Ward is the leadoff batter for the Rangers here in the top of the 8th inning. Let's see who the Blue Jays want to bring in. Coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays will be Jim Acker. 7-2, 10 saves, a 3.23 ERA. He will go up against Ward. Top of the 8th inning, 6-4. Rangers trying their best to get the claw into this, and they have done that. Pitch from Acker, and that's a 6-1. That's a blank. Ward gets the swing. 3-2, single past second base. It's a base hit. Rangers have the leadoff runner on. Ward will hold it first. The batter now is Cliff Johnson. Infield goes halfway. Strat roll says an 18. No play. Acker will pitch. That's a 1-6. Range play at the park. Exhibition Stadium, 1-4. Home run to the pull side. You got to be kidding me. Cliff Johnson has a home run rating of 14. That's a 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is tied. Pow! That one is hit high. That one is hit deep. Cliff Johnson just tied this game up. Home run. It's a range play at the park, but it comes up as a home run to the pull side, 1-4. Cliff Johnson has a 14 against righties. That's a 3, and he sends this one out of here. There's no range play, and it is tied at 6. Stadium groans. Unbelievable. We got a tie game. And here's George Wright going up against batting for Texas. May see a pinch hitter for him, though. Wright's in center field. I could take Wright out, but I will hurt myself in center. Wright's going to bat. Wright's going to bat. And still nobody out here in the top of the 8th inning. Jim Acker comes in, gives up a single and then a home run due to Exhibition Stadium. Wright will bat against Acker. Here's the pitch from Acker. 2-6. That's a blank. Wright gets the swing. 4-4. Ground out to short. Out number 1. Here's Don Slaught. Slaught is 0 for 3. Pitch from Acker, 4-3. That's a blank. Slaught gets the swing. 4-5. He flies out to left. Slaught has now flown out all 4 times. Might as well have wings. Here's Buddy Bell. Bell will hit. Bell is 1 for 2, a double and a walk. Pitch from Acker, 4-6. That's a possible error. Bell will swing, 5-1. Against a righty, that's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Orge. His error rating is a 10. That's a 14. He won't make the error. He throws to first and ends the inning. 2 runs for the Rangers on 2 hits, a single, and Cliff Johnson blasting a home run. We are tied at 6. Bottom of the 8th inning. Tony Fernandez leads off. Chris Welsh will pitch to Fernandez. Fans here at Exhibition Stadium can't believe it. They were up 5-0. It looked like they were going to run away with it. And the Rangers have now scored 2 runs each. Have now scored 2 runs in 3 of the last 4 innings. Welsh will pitch to Fernandez. That's a 2-1. That's a range play. Fernandez swings 5-2. That's a ball hit to left field. The ball is hit to Ward. His range is a 3. He will not make the play, and against and that's a 13, and that's going to drop. Actually, should have done this first. Against the lefty, that's a 13. It's too high. It's too high, but the ball was hit to left field. And Ward could make the play. So is it still a single or a double? That's a single. Fernandez is on first. Base hit for Fernandez. That's his second hit of the game. Next batter is Damaso Garcia. Infield halfway. We are rolling strat. That's a 19. Do I want to do a bunt? Bunt rating is a 3. Infield halfway. Fernandez, do you want to do a bunt here with nobody out? You still got Mosby and Orge. Yeah. Garcia's going to lay down the bunt. We'll do a bunt attempt. Actually, Garcia, though, is 3 for 4. No, I'm going to lay down the bunt. Blue Jays got to do something here, so I'm going to lay the bunt down with Garcia. Infield is halfway, so his bunt rating goes down a bit. Bunt rating will be a 2. Why not? Do it, bunt. Welsh will pitch. That's a 2-5. Against a righty, that's a blank. Garcia lays the bunt down. The bunt is hit to the first baseman, and the bunt is a 19, and that's going to be bunted too hard. It could be a double play. Garcia 3 plus 1 is a 4. The ball was hit to first, so the shortstop is Tollefson. Adds 1. A 1-5, they turn it. They do. Garcia bunts it into a 3-6-3 double play. 2 outs. Now the Blue Jays are not getting the breaks. 2 outs now for Lloyd Mosby. Mosby is 0 for 4. Welsh will pitch to Mosby. Pitch from Welsh. That's a 1-1. He's not tired. That's a blank. Mosby swings 2-2. Fly ball right field. That will end the inning. No runs. 1 hit, but a big bunted double play. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Rangers have a chance to take the lead 6-6. New pitcher coming on for the Blue Jays as Jim Acker did not do the job needed to be done. The Blue Jays are going to bring out Tom Henke. To start the top of the 9th. Tom Henke was their closer, 3-3, 13 saves, a 2.02 ERA. Tim Pepper joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Henke will pitch to Hara. We are tied at 6. Blue Jays were up 5-0, and the Rangers came right back. Hara is 2 for 4, a single and a home run, and he walked. Henke's pitch, 6-5, hit by pitch. 9 is too high. Hara does get to swing. 1-2, ground out to third. Here's Wayne Tollefson. Tollefson is 1 for 4. He doubled his last time up. Henke with the pitch. 4-5 against the switch hitter. against the switch hitting left. That's a home run check. But Tollefson against the righty's a 2. That's a 19. It's a blank. Tollefson gets to swing. 3-1 against the right-hander. That is a fly out to right. Oh, if Tollefson only had some more home run power. Here's Pete O'Brien. O'Brien is 2 for 3. Triple, double, and a walk. Henke trying to keep the 6-6. And the Blue Jays to try to win it in the 9th. Pitch from Henke. 3-2, walk chance. 2 is good. O'Brien goes to first. The go-ahead run is on base. O'Brien walks for the 2nd time today. It's going to be up to Larry Parrish. Parrish is 0 for 4. O'Brien on at first. There are 2 outs. Texas may be going to the bench. Let's see what they want to do here. I can go with best overall average. Parrish is in right field. Does it make sense to bring this player in there? Let me see. Why not? Larry Parrish is going to come out of the game, and taking over and also hitting for him will be Glenn Brummer. He bats .278. Brummer will also take over in right field. Pretty much the same stats, except no error rating. Glenn Brummer will pinch hit against Tom Henke with O'Brien on at first base as the Rangers are going to try to see if they can get a big run in. Brummer batted .278. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Tied at 6. Henke's pitch. Actually, I got to go ahead and strat roll. Strat roll 5. No play. Henke's pitch. That's a 3-2. It's a walk chance. The 20 is too high. Brummer gets the swing. It's a 4-1 and a fly ball to right field. And that will end the inning. And the Blue Jays now have a chance to win it in the bottom of the 9th. Still tied at 6. Garth Orge leads off for Toronto. Who's going to pitch for the Rangers? They will go with Greg Harris. 5-4, 11 saves, 2.47 ERA. He was the closer. Harris will pitch against Orge. Bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 6. Fans here at Exhibition Stadium can't believe it. They thought this game was over after 4 innings. But the Rangers said, no, we don't think so yet. We got more baseball to play. Harris with the pitch. 2-6 against a righty. That's a blank. Orge takes a swing. 3-3. Ground out to second base. Out number 1. The batter now is George Bell. Bell is 1 for 4. Pitch from Harris. 2-3. That's a strikeout plus 10, and that will get Bell. He struck him out. Strikes out Bell. 2 down. And now it's up to Rance Mullenix. Mullenix, 2 for 4. Home run and a triple. Harris checks and deals. That's a 3-2 against the lefty. That's going to be an automatic out. And it's a star 1. It's a ground ball to second base. Harris got it. Throws to first. We've got free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. At the end of 9, we are tied at 6. And I don't believe it. Gary Ward leads off for the Rangers here in the top of the 10th inning. We are tied at 6. Tom Henke can pitch to one batter, but then he will be tired. So they're going to let him pitch to Ward, and then we may see another pitcher for the Blue Jays. Pitch from Henke. That's a 6-2. That's a double question mark, and that's going to be an automatic out because against a righty or a lefty, it's a good one with a 2. So Ward's going to go ahead and ground out to first, and that will be ending up the end of him right there. And that's 1 out. Here's Cliff Johnson, and actually Henke will stay out there with nobody on base. Henke is now tired. And even though that double question mark did occur, it occurred on the batter that he would have been tired after it, so he is not tired yet. Cliff Johnson will go ahead and bat. Johnson with a big home run, a tying home run the last time up. He is 2 for 4. Henke with the pitch. 2-3, strikeout chance. 6 gets Johnson. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Here's George Wright. Wright will stay in the game because of defense. Wright, however, is 0 for 4. If there was a base runner on, I probably would pinch hit for him. Pitch from Henke. 3-4 against the 3-4 against the lefty. That's a home run check. George Wright against the righty is a 3. That's an 8. There's no home run. Oh boy, Wright almost got it. But Wright does get to swing. It's a 1-6, and he grounds it to first. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 for Henke. We go to the bottom of the 10th, still tied at 6. Greg Harris has a few batters he can face. Willie Upshaw will lead it off for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the 10th. Upshaw is 2 for 3, a home run, a double, and he walked. Rangers are giving the Blue Jays all they can handle. Pitch from Harris. 2-4, error on a grounder. Upshaw, 2-4. Fly ball right field. There'll be no error. That's out number 1. Here's Ernie Witt. Witt is 1 for 4. Pitch from Harris, 2-6 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. And it will be a fly ball to left. That's out number 2. Here's Barfield. Barfield is 1 for 3, doubled and walked. Greg Harris's job to try to get this to the 11th. Harris with the pitch. 4-6. That's a home run with a question mark. Barfield's a right-hander. 1-13. That's a 4. It passes. Barfield against a righty. 1-18. If this die is a 1 or an 18, this ball game is over. Here's the swing. Crack. That ball isn't high. That ball is deep. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Barfield, walk-off home run. That's the game. Blue Jays win the game 7-6. Walk-off homer by Barfield. Just got it with a 17. It is out of here. Walk-off home run by Barfield. The Blue Jays move on and win the game 7-6 in the bottom of the 10th. Stadium cheers. Yay! And they're mauling Jesse Barfield at the plate. Pete Stevens says, never got to sit in your seat. Greg Harris gives up a walk-off home run to Barfield in the bottom of the 10th inning with 2 outs, and the Blue Jays advance. The Rangers, but the Blue Jays also go to the Rangers and shake their hands and say, what a game it was. as they show pure sportsmanship. The Blue Jays know this could have went either way, but it is the Blue Jays on top, 7-6. They will host the semifinal game against the Mets or the Royals. 1 run on 1 hit. Final line score coming up. For the Toronto Blue Jays, 7 runs, 15 hits, and 2 errors. For the Rangers, 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. Tom Henke comes up with the win, and Greg Harris takes the loss. What a ball game. In 10 innings, the Blue Jays eliminate the Rangers 7-6 here at Exhibition Stadium. They will host either the Mets or the Royals after we play that game tomorrow night. Or tomorrow day, I should say. Actually, that game is number 24. So that game would be on, because we got the Mets in Kansas City tomorrow. Then the day after, we have the Reds and the Yankees. What a ball game here at Exhibition Stadium. The Blue Jays win it 7-6 with a walk-off home run by Jesse Barfield. Greg Harris pitched him a meatball, and Jesse Barfield turned it into spaghetti with lots of tomato sauce on that one. Pete Stevens, Forever Remain 90, Tim Pepper, Keith White, Philip Reynolds, Steeler fan, Tribe fan, thank you all for joining me here. Remember, we got more baseball tonight. We got the Tigers and the Orioles on Payoff Pitch 85. And we got a good matchup, actually. It's going to be Dan Petrie versus Ken Dixon. That's actually a good pitching matchup for tonight's ball game. So join us here for that game today. Stay safe, healthy, smart, and strong. See you guys later. Toronto Blue Jays win it in 10, 7-6. Walk-off home run by Barfield. Take care, everyone. See you later.